When are we, our next meeting? Saturday?
What's that, Fran?
When's our next meeting?
Saturday, the first weekend of November.
Oh, so it's after, oh, it's this Saturday. I think.
No,
this-
the 6th.
Oh, I'll be home.
Yeah. But
Okay.
Sunday, we are still meeting Sunday.
Yeah, I know. I just,
Okay.
that's early. This is us, so we can't see. We need another light. We've got every light in the house on, don't we?
Okay, making sure everyone's all settled in the other room. They're already
Okay. good.
like, oh, here's your warning. I'm like, this is supposed to be calm time, everybody. Okay. All right. We got Eileen, Nancy. Hi, Amy. Kaylee's here. Christina. Happy Wednesday, everybody. And happy VFit's 6th. Oh my gosh, 6th birthday. So we are here for, I already forgot the official name. Sip, stretch, and share. Okay, that is like a mouthful. I don't even know what order they go in, but that's the 3 things that we're going to do today. And I promise I haven't sipped yet, so I just can't get my words right. But I'm so excited that you're here. We're going to have a nice full house, and we're probably going to run about a half hour if people are sharing, and it goes a little bit longer. Our next class isn't till 6:30, so we'll try to wrap it up by then so that everyone can make it to if they want to go into yoga. But that gives us a good 30 to 45 minutes. But we did these during VFit Strong when there was a bunch of extra classes when COVID happened, and they were just so special. I feel like I got to know a lot of people during those. And I know I led some, Janelle, and it was just a really great way to know people. And honestly, like, they fill your heart up. I know that might just sound like cheesy, but you come out of it being like, I feel so good. I feel so happy. This community is awesome. And so there's just something so special about sharing those things with each other and getting to know each other, aside from just showing up to class day in and day out and hearing each other's names. And if you haven't been on a team with people before, this is a great way to kind of get to know them. So my thought is, since we haven't done one of these before, I'm going to go ahead and just start with a couple stretches. I want people to feel free to talk. So maybe you just kind of unmute yourself. Let people, just kind of take turns. I don't know how many people want to talk, so probably should keep it, a minute or two. And then either you can pick the next stretch, or if you want to just look at me, kind of keep it on gallery, or I'll kind of chime in between and guide us through the next stretch. So you can also just lay on your back. You could sit and listen. You can do your own stretches, right? This is your own time. So we're just going to kind of let it flow and see what happens. And Kathy K, everybody, this is her 2000th class. So we all got to give her like a little, oh, I know, should we cheers her? Grab whatever you're drinking. Let's give her a little cheers. I have 2. I have a very small amount of wine, and then I have water. So cheers to Kathy. Yes, if you don't have something, you still have time to go grab it. And you guys, I have known Kathy for, I'm going to go ahead and start us stretching, right? Because it's 5:48 and I've just been talking the whole time. So we're going to do everything seated. I figured that would be the most comfortable, the easiest to talk. And I'm not really going to come onto my back, but we'll go ahead and just, we're going to go ahead and just start in a straddle. So we'll go ahead and bring our left leg out. I like to just do one leg at a time because straddle to me is not very comfortable. So let's go ahead and just start with a little bit of a side bend. And you can do whatever's comfortable. If arm overhead isn't, you can just kind of do a forward fold towards your left side. So we're going to hold these stretches a little bit more, a little longer, a little bit more like yin style, since people are going to be chatting. And I just want to say, I've known Kathy since last summer. We were on Team Unstoppable together. I got to know her. We got to work with each other a little bit. I got to lead their group this first time. And if you don't know Kathy, she's always smiling. She's laughing. She's making jokes. She's with her grandkids. She's a teacher. She's just like Miss Happy-Go-Lucky. She dances on Marco Polo. So I'm so glad we get to celebrate tonight here with Kathy. And I already told her that she has to share with our group. So I hope you have a speech prepared, Kathy. And we've got some more friends coming on in. So anybody, you're welcome to just unmute yourself. That's kind of my thought. I do want to hold these a little bit longer, so maybe we'll stay right here through the next person, and then we'll go ahead and switch sides when someone else speaks. So we're just going with the flow. Don't be shy. don't be scared to share, right? We are community. This is a safe place. We are all friends. And so this is what helps us thrive. And so I want you to feel free. All right. Whoever that is, friends, I don't know. Marcia, Marcia's still unmuted. Do you want me to mute you or you want to talk, Marcia?
No, I don't want to talk.
Okay, I'll mute you. All right, there we go. All right, we've got Rochelle here. Rochelle, do you want to chime in at all? Since she's chiming in from a restaurant with Stephanie Wolf.
I'm with the OG VFitter, Steph. We both have our VFit gear on. And here's the best part. We're at the gym. But this is what we come to our gym to do. her kids are doing jujitsu and Emmy's swimming. So this is what we come to the gym for. But no,
I did run 4 miles here on the treadmill.
I did nothing, but I'm just grateful for all of you and celebrating. And I'll say a lot more later in the week, but I want you guys to talk. You hear from me all the time. I just wanted to show you. Sometimes I do go to the gym, very rarely.
She goes to the gym to drink wine, which that's fine, Rochelle. We approve. That's my kind of workout, my kind of gym too. All right, let's go and bring that back to center. Let's go ahead and switch legs. If you've not already, just go and bring that left leg in and we'll switch over to the right side. All right, so this is your chance. I'm gonna probably get up periodically, check in on our messages, but really feel free, don't be shy. I promise it's a safe spot. Oh, and we've got Karen here, you guys. We're celebrating Karen's birthday. It's today officially. Karen, I don't know officially how old you are, but we'll just keep that like, we don't have to share that part unless you'd like to, but I've also gotten to know Karen very well. And she is like my cardio loving sister. So we bonded over some burpees, some cardio blasts. So I am glad you are here, Karen, as well. But this is your chance. You all have the floor. You also get to hear me talk all the time. So I don't need to sit here and talk at you. This is just, it's kind of like a gratitude happy hour. So if you want to share something that's on your heart or something you're thankful for, something about VFit, it's a big celebratory week. So if there's something that stands out to you, if you want to say something about someone else, or just share something that you're proud of yourself, right? I know sometimes like that's something that's hard to do, but it's good to share those things and let them out. So we've got some trainers here. I know they'll at least chime in, right, Janelle? Lindsay B.
Okay. I will say something. So are you here?
Yes, go Evie,
Okay.
Evie.
Well, we are here to celebrate. So I will take my first sip. Well, not my first sip, but on screen to celebrate Kathy's 2000 and happy birthday to Karen. And so let's all stretch, sip, and have a good time. Congratulations, Kathy. Love you. Bye.
I love it. Thank you, Evie.
I wanted to congratulate Kathy also. Like Lauren said, she's so much fun because she just gets on there and just boogies on Marco Polo. And I keep promising her I'm going to do that someday, but I haven't yet. But maybe it's because I'm not as cute as her and Evie, but they have a dance off a lot. Anyway, I appreciate VFit because it's fun to bring, it's just so fun to get together like this and be on teams. I love being on teams. So our team Unstoppable has been a little quiet this year, but I think it's been, a lot of the gals have been sick and I was sick part of the year. I mean, part of the time. So we're going to start in November and just get wild. So, okay. Anyway, congratulations, Kathy. And I'm only drinking lemonade and I'm already calling everybody by the wrong name. What's this? Anyway, I just wanted to tell you, and I love Lauren. She's always too hard for me, her classes, but yet she's just such a fun gal.
Thank you, Fran. Fran, you're the cutest. Okay, hold on. Where did you go? You guys, when there's a screen this full, it is really hard to like find everybody. Oh, there you are, Fran. And she's sitting right next to Valerie, who just joined us as well. You guys, I switched to butterfly stretch, by the way. So I brought the soles of my feet together. You can kind of bring those in a little closer or bring them out a little bit more if you want a little more stretch down the side of your legs. But Fran brought Valerie on recently, and she's just rocking it in classes. And if you haven't met Fran yet, she is one of the funniest people that you'll ever meet. She just says it like it is, and you got to just love it. So Fran, thank you for sharing. I've loved getting to know you as well. And thank you for your share. Okay, let's see. Okay, Karen is 49 today. Karen, that's a good year. That's good. She's embracing it in that last year of 40 something. I love it. Do you want to share anything? Okay, good. She's going to share. Perfect.
Yeah. So I came to VFit in February. Kathy Wilner is my stepmother and Kristen Prentice is my sister. And we came to VFit from my sister-in-law, Jessica Wilner. And I realized just how much I had been looking for a fitness community. And as Lauren said, I love cardio and I'd done Orange Theory and I'm a runner, but very slow, extremely slow. But I really need community. And so I joined the 100-day challenge like a week or two into me starting VFit, and I was on team EST. Woohoo, EST. There's a couple of us here. And that was phenomenal. It was really, really, really very much what I needed. And so, yeah, I'm doing the 6-month challenge too, and really enjoying being on teamwork. There's a lot of teamwork folks here too. So yeah, I really love this community a lot and very grateful and thankful to be here. And I do love to dance. I talk about not liking dance, but I think it's because I like to, I don't know, I'm such a perfectionist and I feel like I can't follow the routines, but I'm learning through VFit that, you know, just to go with it. And so I'm really also trying to apply to other things in VFit that I'm learning to other parts of my life. So thank you everyone for always showing up to Sweat, Smile, and Shine. And I'll pass the baton on to whoever is next. So thank you for celebrating my birthday with me.
Perfect. Happy birthday, Karen. We're so glad that you are here. All right, friends, we're going to come into a forward fold. So just go ahead and bring those feet extended out in front of you. We're just going to go ahead and reach up. Someone's knocking on my front door. They're going to have to wait. And then just go ahead and reach towards those toes. So we'll just stretch the back side of the legs a little bit. And whoever is up next, please go ahead.
Me?
I think it's
Me?
Jeannie. All right, perfect,
It's a
Jeannie.
little early for trick or treat, Lauren.
It is. I don't know. I'm not answering the door. I don't answer the door.
So I want to say happy birthday to Karen and happy Kathy on your 2000 milestone. And I'm just so grateful to have been told about VFit, and I just want to congratulate Rochelle and all the trainers. 6 years, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. All the programs that have been added, and as always, the biggest surprise when I joined was the sense of community. That just shocked me. And that keeps getting better and better and better. So high five to everybody and have a wonderful evening. Oh, and get the High Five Habit book. It will be life-changing.
Thank you, Jeannie. And I took that from that as well. I think Rochelle shared that right away about how high-fiving, and if we can't do it in real life, it's still pretty close when we do it right to each other, kind of at the end of a class or to celebrate. You still feel it. So glad you are here. You're getting lots of birthday love, lots of 2000. I feel bad this morning in class. I kept going, you guys, it's Kathy K's 999th class. 900. Finally at the end, she's like, 1999. I was like, yeah, but it was early. So she let me kind of let that one slide. Thank goodness. So we're 2000 officially, 2000 times she's showed up. And Kathy comes to like 5:30 and 6 a.m. Monday through Thursday, like die hard, early morning with her daughter, Lacey. It is just awesome. Talk about commitment right there. All right, let's walk those hands up. We're going to come into a little bit of a spinal twist. So we'll go ahead and just take that left leg over, go ahead and cross it over, and then gently just twist over your shoulder. And if you want to, you can take that bottom leg and tuck it in. I'm just going to keep it extended, but that's another good option. I always blame it that my legs are too long so they don't bend that way, but I think it's just because I'm inflexible. So for now. Stay right here. And just enjoy these longer stretches and stretch however you need.
Lauren, can I jump in?
Yes, please do, Lynn.
Hi team, trainer Lindsay. My big excitement, in hearing you guys talk about community, my mom and dad are joining VFit this week to check it out. And I'm super excited. It's been 5 years of me talking about it, and oh no, they've got their gym and their stuff and they go for walks every day, but they're giving it a try. So if you see, my mom's name is Melody B, but I think my dad is going to take classes more. My mom is still a touch resistant. So his name is Tucker, Tucker B. So if you see him or them, give him a little shout out, a little bit of love. And I'm just super excited to get them into the community and just kind of doing more VFit. And it's a chance for me to get to see them more often too, which is always fun, just have that little bit of connection. So that's me.
That is so awesome. I saw them in your barefoot to class today, Linz, and I wanted to hug them. They were so cute. They were literally standing right next to each other, exercising. And it just made my heart so happy. It was like, they are doing this together. And I hope I'm doing that with my husband one day. He just lets me work out and he's like, see ya. But that was the sweetest. I'm glad they're doing that for you and with you.
It's pretty fun. And our family kind of motto growing up, my parents used to run a lot and do marathons and things. And then I got into some running, not like Lauren, like 3 miles, maybe 5 miles. But our family thing was always like, the family that runs together stays together. That was always, I don't know why, but so it's kind of fun. Now I'm like, oh, the family that VFits together stays together.
Absolutely. It's so cool. And for them to experience what you do on screen, because you always bring such a fun dynamic. And so for them to see you on and doing what you love and being so good at it, I mean, they probably don't really get to see that often. So
yeah, it was really funny. Special. My mom's feedback today was, we really liked the balance part of barefoot, but the 10-minute thing at the beginning was just too long about the barefoot massage. I was like, that's my favorite part. So I'll break them into that a little more gently maybe next time.
Oh, that's so funny. I love she gave you honest feedback. Okay, let's go ahead and take that left leg back. We'll go ahead and switch sides. Thank you for that share and for bringing them on. It's right. You probably had to ask over and over for 5 years, but they finally decided it was their time. I'm still working on my parents too. My whole family actually. Oh. All right, friends, who's up next? I know you just can't wait.
I'll do it. Just a quick little, I actually, retired the beginning of September. And I haven't really come up with a new routine yet. Everybody says, give it some time, let yourself figure it out. So there are many days in a row where the only thing I have on my schedule and the only consistency I have is my VFit workouts. And I keep thinking, I don't have to do them in the evening. I should reevaluate and change. And I just haven't done that yet. I kind of still like having my routine be my routine. And I'm really glad I have it because it is a community that I still belong to, the work community I don't belong to anymore. And there's the consistency of it. So I'm really glad that I have it.
Yes, that's so true. Thank you, Toby. I know that was a big thing for you. Okay, we're just going to take this into a 4 stretch, everybody. So if you want to just lift that leg up, of retiring, and then you were always taking, that was a lot of stress on you. And so I hope that finding this new routine, it's going to be hard because it's a change, but that it will be better for you overall and that you're still showing up to those classes that you love. So something new, right? Transition, but we're here for you. And it's so important to have connection, right? We can't do all this stuff alone like we think we can, and it doesn't work. We need other people for it too. So awesome. I am happy for you, Toby.
Thank you.
Okay.
Still a little surreal, but very happy.
All right. Thanks for sharing. Who would like to go next?
Lauren, I'll go next, just because what you just said sort of reminded me of something we talked about in our team happy hour last night. so you just mentioned connection, and we were talking about, Christine went over the wellness wheel with us. And we were talking about how we really should add an 8th item on there for community or connection, whatever you want to call it. Basically, like whether it's this type of a community or spending some time with your friends or whatever the case. We were talking about, we all said that exact thing. We were talking about how we all felt like that was a really big piece of this community for sure, and what makes it so great, as well as just the health and balance of life and needing to keep ourselves sane in every area. So.
Yes, absolutely. Right. We can't thrive without it. So we're meant to be with other people. If we can't really be with them all the time, this is kind of like your second best. So I love it. I'm glad you guys brought that up last night. That's true. And you have a very good team. Teamwork has really bonded over the 6-month challenge. So that's really, really cool to see.
We do. And if anyone hasn't taken one of those challenges, I highly recommend it. Especially the 6-month one, because it gives you that time to really get to know other people better. We check in with each other every day. We got to wish Karen a happy birthday this morning. All of those things that just really help kind of motivate you and keep you wanting to coming back for more.
Yes, absolutely. And Tina doesn't live too far from me. So she's someone that got brought on by another friend who lives pretty close by, and Tina just jumped all in. So it's been awesome to see. All right, let's go ahead and switch legs, my friends, if you have not already. We'll go ahead and switch over to that left side. All right. I'm loving it. This is good. Let's keep the momentum going.
I'll go.
Okay, perfect, Kels.
So yeah, I would piggyback on the community thing too. Just like I'm still having a rough month, but I haven't really shared it. Some people know, some of the trainer team knows. I had 2 deaths in the family. One being a family friend and one being my cousin's husband. And they were a week apart. And then just the stress of work. And I really was to the point where I wasn't even like participating on Facebook. I couldn't do anything. Kind of like depression. It's getting better. But like my 6-month challenge members, we have a little Facebook Messenger group, and they kind of knew what was going on. And so like I've had like Sarah sending me TikTok videos every day to just make me laugh and things like that. So the community aspect has always, we always call it our tribe. And I think I'm not one to ask for help usually, or, say much to others. I try to kind of fight those battles on my own, but it was getting to the point where it was just, I couldn't even do that. But I would say like making it more positive, like this week has finally started to feel like I'm coming back and I'm normal and I'm doing my workouts. So that's been helpful. And just having that community, even though I may have not been responding, seeing everybody's messages, it probably brought me out of my funk a little sooner, or is helping bring me out of my funk. I'm not going to say I'm out of it yet, but it's those little things.
Yeah, thanks for sharing, Kelsey. I had heard something was going on, but I didn't know exactly what it was. So that's a lot at one time. And I know we've had a lot of VFit members have some really hard things over the past few months. And it's like one of those things you don't always want to share, or you feel like, okay, I can just handle this on my own. But you need those people to go through it with you, or at least to like say, I'm here for you. Like, just let me know what you need, right? So people, it just lightens it a little bit when you can let it out. So definitely thinking of you. I'm glad you had a team to lean on and that you felt comfortable doing that too, because that's heavy and it's hard, and I'm sorry. Oh. All right, let's go ahead and take that out. We're going to open up the chest and work on our arms a little bit. So we'll go ahead and start with just both feet flat on the mat, palms behind us, and then just pull those shoulders down and back. And you can kind of feel that stretch down your biceps, and then also open up your chest. So if that's not totally comfortable, you could come to a seated position and then just reach behind opposite elbows and open up the chest that way. So we'll just kind of work on that opening up a little bit. All right. We're doing good. I'm liking it. Who else would like to share something?
I'll share. This is Amanda. Let's see. I'm stretching while making dinner. So let me turn my video on for a minute. I didn't want to make, oh, and I have a virtual background. We'll just leave that on.
She's really
I didn't wanna-
multitasking.
I didn't want to distract anybody. And it just, yeah, work took me later than planned. So I was like, well, I'll have to multitask. Gosh, I like ditto everything that everybody has said. Let's see, I'm like not quite an OG dinosaur, but super close. That reflection's weird. I joined, I think I saw Jess in here too. Accidental, oh, there you are. Hi, friends. So Jessica Lee accidentally posted on her public Facebook page almost 6 years ago about thanking Rochelle or something about a challenge she had done. And a ton of several of us were like, what are you talking about? What is this 30-day, 1 day, a move a day thing you're talking about? And she meant to post in the VFit group. And so I'm like, well, I'll give it a try. And that was March. It'll be 6 years in March. And I'm still here. And I think, I mean, 100% the workouts are amazing. And I've never, ever, 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 ever stuck to any exercise. I've never liked exercise my entire life. And this is the first time that I have enjoyed it, and I'm consistent and I stick with it. And even when I have weeks or days or a couple weeks that I'm off, I always find my way back, and the community is completely part of that. And I get to work out with best friends. Jess and I were in each other's weddings, and I have colleagues now and that work out with me, and then all of you. I just like never had so many friends that I've never hugged in real life, and I just hope someday I get to hug you all. And yeah, for those of you that are newer or haven't done any of the challenges, our 100-day group from this past year, actually 200-day groups, we did it twice together, got each other through the pandemic, and have just been through a lot of really personal, hard things and great things. And I would be lost without them. So the community is just everything. So I ditto that. And Kelsey, I'm sending you huge hugs. So thank you. Just grateful for all of you.
Oh, thank you so much, Amanda. And you are one of those people that we will meet in person and hug for sure, because it's so funny. You become like good friends, and then you like never actually met. Oh, but yes, Amanda might have won for bringing on the most people to VFit. So she's always in class with all of her buddies, which is really, really cool. But I loved that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and kind of counterbalance this. We're gonna do eagle arms. So we'll go ahead and start with our left. You kind of bring it in and then wrap your right arm around, palms together, and then we're gonna pull down. So if you're still into the stretching part, you can follow along with me right here. And if you're not stretching, that's okay too. We're doing something different, but this is one of my favorites. So we're gonna hold on to this one for a little bit. That was awesome, Amanda.
Are we stretching? I thought we were just sipping. I'm just kidding. I've been
What number is that, Kathy?
You should. 2000.
Did you show it? Did you show everybody your cup? This is a good time. You should share.
Okay. This is my 2000 glass that I had made special for this occasion. No, I'm just kidding. I got that back in obviously the year 2000 during Y2K, and Lauren reminded me that that was 21 years ago, which I don't even know how that happened. But then I realized my son is 40, so of course 2000 was 21 years ago. But I do want to piggyback off of what Amanda was saying and how much fun doing VFit is. It's always fresh, it's always new. You know, even though I take the same class at 5:30 on Monday, it's different every Monday. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate the freshness, and I do appreciate my team, Unstoppable, and the fun we're having. And Auntie Evie, I heard a challenge from Fran when she said that November is going to be wild. Well, you know what that means. It's going to be wild. So thanks everybody for all the love, and I love VFit and love everybody, and I love you, Auntie Abby. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, see how cute she is? Oh my gosh, she's so funny. I asked her why she kept a cup for 21 years. I was like, what was your plan with that? She's like, fit today. Oh my gosh. All right, you can go ahead and unwind those arms. We'll go ahead and switch. Bring that left arm, ooh, right arm in. That one feels a little bit tighter. And then go ahead and pull on down. Oh, I love it, Kathy. Okay. We're
Do
starting
we
to
have
feel
another
nice
moment
and-
for me to share something?
Yes, absolutely. Please do.
So on Sunday, I dislocated my knee, which was absolutely rough, but it's the second time that it's happened to me. And the first time that it happened, I was out for like 6 weeks. I had to have all this physical therapy and stuff. And I'm not saying it's great for it to happen again, but this time, even though I haven't been consistent the last 3 months because work has been bonkers, this time my leg was so much stronger that it hurt for like a day, and it's already at the point where I can like walk on it. And so even just like keeping your body stretched keeps it stronger through injury. And I think that's something maybe we don't think about a lot, but I just like, I tell people the story of how I dislocated it and how I like had to move it back, right? And everyone's like, oh, how are you walking? And it's, I mean, I really do think that it's the consistency of practice, you know, stretching and keeping your body strong. It's been not a terrible experience, surprisingly. So if there's something good to come out of that, it's this.
Yeah, that's such a good example. I didn't know that, Heather, but that's such a good example of like functional fitness, right? Here, we'll go ahead and do a little bit of a wrist stretch. If you want to go ahead and just bring one arm forward and then pull those fingers back gently, of how easily, like more easily, right? We can recover, even if we get like sick or injured when we've got all that functional fitness and all those other health, you know, like from the wellness wheel, when all of those are in place, just the recovery is so much better. So it's good to hear those testimonies too. Okay, well, I'm still good for a few minutes. So if anybody else would like to speak up, I still got to stretch my neck out. So
I would like to say that I forgot to say how grateful that yesterday my 7-year-old dog, who has been sick for 6.5 years, got a pretty good health report from the vet. And in the last month, there were 2 episodes that I told my husband this might be his last day. And today he had a great day. He's like the healthiest he's been in months. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yay, that is good news. I know those fur babies are just as important, right? They're our family. So let's go ahead and switch arms if you haven't yet. So that is good news, Jeannie. All right, anybody else? If you kind of have that little inkling, but you don't know, I'm telling you, you should do it. Just share. Feels good, something's on your heart, even if it's not something positive. I know Kelsey even said, like, I don't want to bring others down, but you're not. We got to release it to feel better.
Hey friends, I just wanted to pop in and say hi and just how much I appreciate this community. My favorite part is this connection part. So great idea, Lauren, to get this stretch, sip, and chat together. We do have a gratitude happy hour tomorrow too, I think, with Janelle. So just love these times where we can come together and just learn more about each other. And congrats to Kathy. Happy birthday, Karen. What else? Somebody else had something going on. Hugs to Kelsey. I just love this community. Oh, Toby, congrats on your retirement. I'm so glad that VFit's, you're able to keep some structure with VFit. That's so important as we come into these transitions in life. So thanks everybody. Just wanted to send you all love, and thanks Lauren for this. And that's all. Bye.
And Lindsay has a loving kindness meditation right tonight at 8. So that's going to be amazing. We can open up more spots if we need to, but I'm definitely signed up for that. And if you just want to get in a little neck stretch before we finish up, I'm just bringing my left arm behind my back, just right here, and then just gently tilting my head over to the right side. You can use your hand, but just kind of do it gently. Otherwise, if you feel a good stretch as it tilts to the side, we'll kind of stay here and then we'll go ahead and switch sides before we sign off. So thanks for sharing, Lynn. And I sipped a lot less than I thought, so I'll have to make up for it after class. Just kidding, kind of. Still have a couple minutes, guys. It's 10 minutes till yoga.
Hi, again, I just want to say, I just want to high five everybody here and out there. And this is all just testimony of how great this is and how we can share and care about each other through VFit. And it's just amazing, amazing. So that's all I wanted to say. So high five everybody and congratulations to all. And that's it. Okay, good night and stretch. Bye.
How cute is she? Can you not tell that they're related? I mean, really, they're like, twins, basically. It's the cutest thing. And they like talk back and forth on Marco Polo to each other in the group. I love it so much. It makes me smile. All right, if you didn't already, go ahead and switch sides.
All right, I'm gonna share something little. For school, I had to write this paper on defining my culture. And it was really hard for me. Like, if you think about that, like, how do you define your culture? But I put in there that VFit is part of my culture because I feel like it is. It's somewhere that I belong. And yeah, just wanted to share that little bit so you guys are all part of my culture now, just in case you're wondering.
Absolutely. Thank you, Christina. And how fun is it to have Christina on the team now doing her Zumba? Is that not just like the best? Yes. Oh. All right. So we'll go ahead and finish up. If you just kind of want to walk those hands forward, my legs are just crisscrossed. And I'm just going to walk those hands forward, kind of lower those forearms to the ground. And we'll just kind of wrap up here. So if you want to take anyone else, we've got a couple more minutes. I really, really appreciate those of you. And it's okay to not share too, right? Sometimes we just need to show up and hear it and kind of soak in all the goodness that way. I remember it took me a long time to say anything when I joined. So it was like 2 years. So I do understand if you don't want to chime in, but if you do, we still have a couple minutes.
I'll go really quickly. Sorry, I'm in my son's room. But just having the accountability and trying to get up in the morning and working out. I know 5:30, it's like I'm a walking zombie, but knowing that I told someone I would be there and like the shout out is like part of the reason why I get myself out of bed, even though I'm like half doing everything. So thank you for that.
I love it. Erica always comes in just a few minutes late. I just got to give her a hard time. Like, oh, good, Erica made an appearance. I love it, Erica. She does, though. She comes 5:30. It's early. It's hard. But yeah, if you want to hit a goal, right, just put it out there. Valerie is so good. She's here. She'll text you. She'll be like, I'm meeting you in class. That's your girl. If you need an accountability buddy, talk to Val.
Okay, so
I'm gonna walk those. Yeah, go ahead.
Kathy, I'm amazed by you. I was teasing her one day. I'm like, do you stay home all day and work out all day? Because you're amazing. And congratulations. And also, I just want to thank you too, everyone, because our team was so supportive while I was sick for so long. And Lauren too, that you checked in. Thank you so much. I love the support that everybody gives in this VFit community. I'm so grateful for everyone. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Well, we're glad you're feeling better, Marcia. That was a tough time. So really, really glad that you're feeling good. And it just takes hard work, right? It just takes showing up day in and out to get to that 2000. Sorry, I switched positions. So if you want to, we're just going to kind of get the upper back, feet flat on the floor, and then just reach towards those feet. You can feel that nice stretch all along the upper back and down the sides. Ooh, sorry, that was just my reminder in case so I didn't go over yoga time. It's 6:25, so we're still good. But awesome turnout tonight, everybody. So good to see all of your smiling faces and for sharing. I'll kind of give you this last opportunity if you want to say anything else, and then I'll go ahead and get us signed off. So you really could go straight from 5:45 to like 8:30 p.m. just stretching. That doesn't sound too shabby. All right, I'm going to go ahead and walk those hands up.
All right, Lauren.
Yes.
So for those of you that don't know, Trainer Janelle is my younger sister, and she's been down several times this month. She lives up in Bishop now, which is far away. And I miss her, and I know she misses me. And so I've been finding these little notes because she was with us this last weekend. And so I know she's here. And so I just want to say, I smiled, love you, Mimi. And so for you to understand what that means, all of you, I'll give you background. My dad was over to our house and Janelle was in the kitchen. We were cooking. And there was this whole conversation about, how do you say M-E-M-E? Is it meme? Is it Mimi? Is it mama? How do you say it? And so my dad was like, no, it's Mimi. And so now every time I see that, I'm grateful that I have those feelings to come from it. So Janelle, I love you too.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love seeing you two as sisters and you going into her class, especially over the last like few months. It's so sweet. Even though you hate to sweat, Val still shows up. she's saying boo. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Okay, well, I'm feeling pretty relaxed, stretched, sipped, filled up with lots of shares. So I will let everybody go since we're almost at the 45-minute mark. But this was a really good time with you all. I will look forward to doing this during one of our other celebration weeks because I really enjoy it and hearing from all of you and seeing you and being able to actually chat instead of just in class, as good as that is. So, okay, yes, lots of love. Congrats, happy birthdays, hugs, and lots of high fives. So each and every one of you, I will see you. I'm going to Lindsay's class. So hopefully I'll see some of you there. And I just appreciate you all. We'll see you in class soon. I am sure, everybody. Have a very happy rest of your Wednesday. Thanks so much, friends, for coming. So cute. Okay, bye, Maria. Bye, Tina, Jeannie, Erin, Evie, Kaylee, Brittany, and Amanda. See you later, everyone.